The baby has found balloons and he's not afraid of them anymore. Lori Lee just got these from the store because you guys will find out later what they are going to be used for. In the daylight, this is what Keith went and did last night. It's really starting to look cool back here. So you guys can also kind of get an idea of my mindset and where I'm going to be with this. So the first order of business today is to put the framework up back here so that we can hang the corn stalks. If you guys have ever done a corn maze in your haunt, first of all, make sure that you have a can of Raid because they do attract bugs. Second thing, make sure that you spray them for fire retardant. We're doing it outside, and there's going to be a fire extinguisher right around the door there, so we're not too concerned about it, and it stays extremely moist out here. What you do is you tie string right here around, just underneath where the thick part is right here. You tie it here as tight as you can, and then you run it up the stalk. Every once in a while, you will use nylon wire ties and tie the string to it there, and maybe tie the string to it here. Now you can hold that corn stalk by the string, and it will stay upright, but it'll still be able to move on the bottom, so people can push their way through the corn, and it's not going to ruin the corn. It's not going to break them because it's held up at the top. So that's why I need to do the framework up at the top up here so that we can hang them from up above. Make sure you keep them off the ground about this much. To begin with, you usually have them off the ground about this much, which is about 4 to 5 inches. And the reason why you do that is because it will settle a little bit. And you want to make sure that if they touch the ground, then they start leaning like this, and it kind of ruins the effect. Anyway, figure out what I need back here as far as framework, trip to Lowe's, and then, yeah, actor meeting is coming up again today. Made a quick stop at Michael's. All of their Halloween decor is 50% off. And if your Michael's has any left, craft pumpkins, $14.99 for the large ones. Quick trip to Lowe's. Here's the beginning of what I was talking about. It's a little bit more than 8 foot across, so I've just taken two 2x2s and put them together like that. Guys, if you do a corn maze, don't get hung up on trying to make your stalks stand up, because they're not going to. And then if you get a break in it right there because people are pushing, then the whole thing falls over, and you're going to wind up with just one huge mess and broken corn stalk maze that's not really going to serve its purpose anymore. And that'll happen fairly quick depending upon your foot traffic. What you need to do is hang them. This way people can walk through them, kind of push them out of the way, and they'll do this. They'll just like peep, 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 and they'll be perfectly straight up and down again. They're not going to get broken.
Don't interrupt me while I'm killing brain cells.
Wow. All right, so we're about ready to start actors meeting 2. What? Huh?
You're holding it. You're holding the hole.
Okay.
Please free it. We will after.
Is my voice changed?
No. Be the opposite of Clinton. Inhale. She's making out with a balloon.
Anything? No, I don't think so.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
You're not doing it right.
Start singing a song or something.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
When we're done here, I'm going to have you guys go through the haunt and explore it.
Okay.
Start from the front door. It'd be a lot easier. So that way you know how it goes. And then, you know, you can come back and explore all like the back doors and everything.
Yeah, I want you guys to learn about, you know, where the egress doors are, the exits and everything, and how to get through the haunt and how to get from one end to the other easily. People don't want to see my big head. They don't want to see my bubble butt neither. Get it off there. We have a strict no-touch policy. Don't touch anybody, because not only could you be personally sued, so could I. And I don't want somebody to say, yeah, you touched me.
You don't want somebody to take his $30 that we have in the bank.
Yeah, right. Yeah, oh, you want to take my house? Oh, sure. Assume my payments. Screaming isn't always the best way to scare. We want to send people away with wet pants, not a headache. Hello. It's Aiden. This is our awesome freaking makeup artist. Yeah. And you can also go to, on Facebook, what is it, Batty Skellington? Mm-hmm. And that's his makeup page. If you guys remember Neil from last year, he was Timmy, the guy with the syringes in his face and everything in the kitchen. That's this guy right here.
The makeup part, not Neil.
Well, yeah, he's not Neil. Yeah, exactly. Hey guys, look, it's a kid. Wow. Okay. So anyway, Keith is here. Everybody else is gone. Cornstalk Maze is just about done. Tonight is The Walking Dead, so Troy needs to watch that. Keith is going to probably finish the corn maze tonight. He looked at it and he was like, what'd you say?
I thought it'd be a little bit thicker, honestly.
Okay.
But at
That's
the
what
same
she
time,
said.
I can see the point because you want them to know where they need to go.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if it's thicker, it'd be a little bit creepier. 'Cause,
The fog.
What's on the other end?
Once the fog gets in there, it thickens it
That's
up a
what I
little
was
bit.
starting to think too.
If I shine just a little bit of light, you can see it in a little bit more detail. So I'll bring the light around and then I'll shut the light off so that you guys can see the cornstalk maze. And this is cool. So we've got the fog machine going right now. The fog is starting to move in. And this is what it's looking like. And that's really cool. You can see the glow over there of where you enter the basement right there. I'm still going to take a picture of this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Keith was wanting them closer together, but even right now they're about shoulder width apart, and then the one behind me is like right in the center. This one right here is right in the center, so they're all staggered. Oh, damn, I told you guys I was going to show you how to do this. I'm so sorry, I haven't shown you. So it's very, very simple. So basically what you do, guys, you tie yarn about the same color as the stock, if you can. You can kill the mosquito. See the mosquito right there? You see him? Watch this. Hello, fog up the butt. Thank you very much. Whatever. So anyway, you tie your string at the bottom of the stock, leave it hanging off the ground. You bring it up the stock. At certain points, use a nylon wire tie to tie it off.
Zip tie.
Zip tie, thank you. And then at the very top, you tie it. So all the stalks, they just move out of the way, but they end up standing straight up.
This would be the perfect place for him to say a name. Right behind those corn stalks.
Oh, you're totally right, dude. Okay, we're going to do something different this year. We're going to take names at the front, and we're going to collect names and email addresses.
Are we going to take names and kick ass?
Yes!
All right.
It's going to be one of those kind of haunts.
Oh, yeah.
But no, we're going to take names and email addresses because we're going to tell people that, we want to keep in touch with them and let them know about Hellmouth upgrades and updates and stuff like that, and when the videos are available and stuff. So people will give us that information, and they probably won't think twice about it, but we're going to use that information to call their name during the haunt. And Keith made it very apparent that right here would be an awesome place for Austin to be like, Corey, I see you. Tomorrow, I will show you guys the air cannon and the air whips really quickly. I will also do a quick walkthrough tomorrow. And Keith's out of here.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Huh?
I'm taller than my parents. I am happy.
You guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day tomorrow, and happy haunting. And salutations, my friends. One of the ways. I can't remember.
The good way, not the one that offends.
Yeah. If that means beep you, that's not the one.
Yeah.
If that doesn't, then that's the one. But if that means beep you, then it's not it. Then it's that one. Get it? Got it? Good.
All right, guys, it is time for an episode of Commenting on Comments. Livin' Pink 16, has there ever been any major accidents with an actor being hit? Yes and no.
Not major.
Nothing major has happened, but we have had actors purposely get hit. So that was one of the big keys tonight and last night at the actors' meetings.
Star Wars Shack. Has anyone stolen anything from your haunt? I have to put my stuff out on the day here in the UK.
Well, first of all, let me say, UK and you're putting stuff out, that's awesome, because we always hear that, that you guys don't do anything, so that's awesome. Congratulations and awesomeness for that.
Yes, excellent. I don't think last year when I was here, nobody stole anything off the tables or anything or off the walls when they went through. But unfortunately, the week after Christmas is when we got robbed. So
Right. So
they stole everything out of storage.
I've never had anybody steal anything from the haunt or from the front yard, knock on wood. However, yeah, the storage unit getting broken into last winter was kind of bad. Halloween Daily, can you post a parts list on how to do the website, or on your website for the air cannon?
The air cannon was purchased from Fright Props, so I don't have a build for it. I don't have parts or anything like that, so go to Fright Props. The price on it I don't think was too horrible.
Miss A. Glan?
AG fan?
AG fan. Are your actors allowed to touch the groups? Absolutely not. And they cannot touch us.
Right. This is actually the first year that we will be touching them with an inanimate object. That's, how long is the feather? Like,
3 feet.
yeah. So it's a feather that we're going to be touching them with.
Creepy Thing 101. How many years have you guys been doing this for?
With the exception of 2010, I've been doing this since 2007. She did like a
year and this
walkthrough haunt before her and I met, but she was on board last year and she's on board this year. Branson Haunted Hills, love it. I laughed and so did Keith. Keith was like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't offend anybody. I'm like, no dude, it's squirrel balls. It's okay. Jesus Alvarez, did you buy the security system because of robberies? No, we bought the security system. She bought
vision.
Yeah, for the night vision
Troy has been wanting
with
the night
sound. It's imperative that we have the sound.
He's
It's
been
so
wanting
hard.
the night vision with sound for a long time, so I spoiled the little rotten brat and got it for him. Because I love him.
Aww. You're not a walker, are you? You're not gonna be like.
Oh no, you died.
Dead End Cemetery. Do you do T-shirt trades? Unfortunately, we don't. We don't carry any in stock, and the merchandise I haven't even gotten like back my initial investment. So that's why we're always saying like, hey guys, merchandise down in the sub bar. Go down there and check it out.
And we still have the haunted birdhouses. These two are the ones that Lori Lee did.
And we have
No,
30
that's-
bottles of hot sauce.
Yeah, that's the other one that I did. And look, they've got solar panels on top of them. Two of them do, so that they've got a little light on it. So yeah, plug, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It is time because we both watched, and it's really late, which is irrelevant to you guys. But we just got through watching, and Lori Lee saw it for the second time, The Walking Dead tonight. So we're gonna do The Vlogging Dead. So there will be spoilers in here if you guys haven't watched it. Now's the time that you can turn the video off and wait until tomorrow's vlog. First of all, I have to say they did what I was thinking, and what I said last time is I was wondering why they didn't just start climbing over the bodies. I said that on The Vlogging Dead last time, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I freaking called it.
Yep, and they started it, and the fence started coming over, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna climb up and over. I got it wrong because I thought all those dead bodies and the decomposing and everything, because they just left them out there, they're leaving them out there. The rotting was going in the groundwater and infecting, and that's what was causing the sickness in the water.
Well,
But
they still don't know exactly what is causing the sickness.
They do. They know what's causing it in the people. They don't know what's causing it in the animals. But they said it's definitely an intense strain of the flu. But there's something wrong with the animals too, so that's why Herschel said we need to get rid of the hogs.
Okay, speaking of the hogs, do you think that Rick getting the pig blood on him is going to be a bad thing?
Yeah, because that third pig, right up in his face.
And it was all over his shirt and everything.
Yeah.
But wasn't that shirt also from when
He was
he
killing
cleaned out?
walkers.
Yeah, cleaned out the cells too, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I love the part in the cell with Beth and Michonne and the baby.
Oh yes.
And when Beth hands the baby to Michonne and then she just starts crying. And you can tell right there, and they talked a little bit about on The Talking Dead that she must have had a baby before and lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Greg Nicotero said that they're going to expand on the backstory of her and a couple others.
Yeah, and it was so interesting. Lori Lee watched it the first time. I was still out in the haunt, and then I watched it the second time. And I said this before she even said it. It's like, oh, she's lost a child, most likely to this whole apocalyptic crap that's going on. But I think the story writers and everything, and of course Michonne, whoever plays, do you know the real name of the actress?
Denai, I don't know her last name.
She did an
Denai.
excellent. Everybody did an excellent job at portraying that because I got it.
Yeah.
So okay, predictions, everything. Let's wrap it up.
Some shit is gonna hit the fan because, and they did a preview of when they're going out on the road, and they ran into a pack of about 7,500 walkers coming down the road. Not walking aimlessly either. They were in herd style walking down the road. And, you know, just like they were starting to do at the prison. So these walkers are getting more intense or something. It's like something's driving them.
It's like we're starting to see the whole city, because that's what we've seen before. It's like the whole freaking city has now come, and they're coming for whatever they can because they're hungry. Anyway, guys, this has been another episode of The Vlogging Dead.
And that's it, guys. Happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow.
Happy hunting.
Oh no, I thought killed him. Oopsies, how did that happen? Oh no, he's alive! Everybody run away! And now I'll find the gun and I'll shoot you. And then I'll put my extra.